Howdy, this is Lemmy with RevZilla, here to talk to you today about Stockton toolkits. You should be checking out a Stockton toolkit for your motorcycle if you plan on breaking down and a credit card and a tow truck are not your only plans out of that situation. Now these kits are going to work on a wide variety of bikes. I would say that they're just shy of universal. We'll talk about that in just a moment. First though, let's talk about Stockton, what they're making, what these toolkits are, and what they are not. What these toolkits are not are top-notch quality tools. These are not Matcos, they're not Snap-ons. Make sure that your expectations are in line with the price of these toolkits. What they are very affordably priced tools that you can quickly grab and put together a fast emergency toolkit without breaking your bank. So the other thing these are not too is I would say standard, your home toolkit. I would call these your on-the-road toolkit. While there are a decent amount of tools in each of these kits, you probably don't want to have something like this as your main toolkit. So think of these as roadside repair only. So speaking of which, we've got two different kits here. We've got the compact, we've also got the roadside kit. Now, these two kits are going to differ mainly in what it is exactly that they include. I'm not going to run through the list of all of these things with you guys. However, the compact, I would say, is your basic kit full of items. Note that the compact kit is only metric, so if you're on a metric motorcycle, should be fine for you. However, if you're on something SAE, if you're on a Harley Davidson, that might not get the job done. You may need to augment that kit if you do opt for that, or you might want to look at the roadside kit, which is just a little bit larger, has some more stuff in there. Namely, I'm talking Allen keys. It's also got some Torx bits. Again, very helpful for those of you guys on Harley Davidsons out there. There's a couple other things in here that are going to make life on the road a little bit easier repair-wise. In either event, one of these is going to be perfect for you. One of the things I like to tell people when I'm approaching a toolkit personally is that I will generally start with something like this and then sort of add and subtract things as necessary. For instance, on this roadside toolkit, you've got both metric and SAE items. If you don't have both types of bike or you don't ride with people with both types of bike, there may be no point in having both metric and SAE tools. That's something you want to keep in the back of your head when you are putting together a toolkit. And the other is that you may want to be adding things here as well. For instance, there's no provision on most of these toolkits for anything having to do with tire repair. If you're interested in fixing your bike on the side of the road, tire repair can also be helpful too. And those items are obviously going to differ based on whether you have tube tires or if you have tubeless. All in all, I would say just keep in the back of your head, you may actually want to augment these kits with some other stuff. And you may want to remove things from the kit as well. One other item of note, I would say that the tool rolls they are contained in, while they are perfectly acceptable for occasional use, probably won't hold up to heavy everyday wear. So if you are considering one of these kits, maybe mentally budget for down the road having to buy an upgraded tool roll at some point. So if it's not clear yet, I think that the Stockton toolkits are a great starting point for a lot of people for a toolkit. I don't know that I would take one of these in its stock form out on the road. However, these are a great jumping off point, and it can really shortcut having to go to your local hardware store and spend $1 billion to get tools that are probably not necessarily going to be exactly what you needed anywho. Don't take my word for it though. Read some of those rider reviews from folks who have Stockton toolkits and they're schlepping them around with their rigs. See what they think about them. If you have any more pointed questions, feel free to get in touch with one of our gear geeks, 877-792-9455. Of course, you can always drop us an email as well. See us at RevZilla.com. I'm Lemmy. I'm out of here.